and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Inestroza. How are you guys doing today? So today we are going to be talking about how to overcome job rejections. And I know that this is a topic that probably sucks to talk about, and it isn't the ideal situation. Obviously nobody likes to be rejected and the feeling of it isn't good. But if you're looking to overcome it or to kind of move on from this phase of rejection, you're already doing the right thing by watching this video, because I'm going to be teaching you guys, giving you guys a process as to how you can overcome rejection and go back to a state of confidence, happiness, positivity, and feeling that you are going to get that job that you want. I can definitely recall the times when I was rejected, and I remember that during my junior year of college, right after I transferred to USC from my previous university, I was working so hard trying to look for an internship, talking to lots of companies, talking to lots of people, working my butt off, networking, sending emails. It was very time consuming, balancing my school and trying to find jobs, and it's a lot, it's a lot of sacrifice and it's a lot of effort that you put into this process. And during that first semester, I literally got no interviews, I don't even think I got an email saying thank you for applying. I got 0 responses, and it was terrible. I honestly began to doubt myself, or I began to question my abilities, and I really just began to lose confidence in myself. And for me, this was something that was new, because previously I had gotten internships before and I was like, yes, I'm a solid candidate. I prepared, I've, done lots of things, and for some reason things weren't turning out my way, and it was really affecting me and my confidence. And I hope that isn't happening to you guys, but I know it's something that can happen throughout this process of looking for a job. Let's jump into these steps as to how you can overcome rejection. And I have 8 steps that you can do to move forward and go out and be the best version of you and get the job that you really want. So let's begin with step 1. The first thing you need to do is, the first thing that you need to do is watch this video, because I think the first step towards overcoming rejection is to talk about it. But the next first thing that you need to do is you need to congratulate yourself. Look, you've put in a lot of work, you've put yourself out there, you've made the effort, you've worked hard. I'm sure it took time to put your resume together. It took time to submit that application. You've done a lot. You need to congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back for at least taking the opportunity to take that chance and apply for that role that you wanted. There are many people who simply don't apply because they don't think they're qualified, or they just think that they'll never get that job. No, but you went out there, you took the chance, you risked it because this is what you wanted. And you've come a long way. You've made it this far. Congratulate yourself. Be proud of yourself, okay? Now, the second thing you need to do is understand that rejection is simply a part of life. It's not you. It literally happens to everybody. Everybody has gone through a moment of rejection. Even the most qualified people. We all know Michael Jordan didn't even make it to basketball team during his freshman year. Every successful person has their hiccups where they weren't accepted into something that they turned out to be amazing at. And the first thing that I like to tell myself in this part of the rejection process is that it's not your loss, it's their loss. They missed out on you. You didn't miss out on them, okay? You are a great candidate. They missed out on me. I'm great. They were the ones who messed up, okay? You didn't mess up, because you know what? You're gonna keep working hard, and you're gonna keep doing you and doing whatever you can to be the best you. And another thing that I like to tell myself is that everything happens for a reason. And I believe that Joel Osteen said this, but a setback is a setup for something greater. This rejection is just a hiccup in your career, but you are going to move forward and excel at what you want to do. And another important thing to recognize is that sometimes things happen that are simply out of your control. Maybe there was a person internally in the company who applied for that role, and maybe they got it because they had already been in the company for X amount of years. Or maybe it came down to fit. Sometimes when it comes down to culture fit, don't take it on yourself. If they believe that you were not a good fit for them, then that probably means that you were not going to be happy there either ways. So sometimes there are just these other factors that are not simply because of your capabilities or of who you are, but it's just simply because things that are out of your control that just ultimately lead to rejection. So after you've congratulated yourself and took the time to understand that rejection happens and that it is okay, the third thing you need to do is reach out to the interviewer or the recruiter and thank them for their consideration. Thank them for the time that they took to look at your resume or to consider you for a first round of interview. Ask them for specific details as to how you can improve. Ask them for constructive feedback. You want to know maybe where you went wrong, or if they have any suggestions or advice as to how you can improve. And if you did genuinely like this company, also tell them that, hey, can you please consider me for any future roles? Or when will your next job posting be? Let them know that you're still interested, that you're still committed, and that you want to continue applying. Because hopefully next time when they do have roles available, they'll remember you and they'll consider you, and hopefully this time they'll bring you on. Now, the fourth thing you need to do is that if you have received several rejections like in a row, then this is a time where you want to maybe just stop, take a break, take the time to just reflect and analyze over the process that you've been through, what you have done, and where you think that you can improve. What have been your weak points and maybe what have been your strong points. Take the time to look at your resume. Look at your resume and compare it to the job description. Are there any skills that you're missing? Where do you think that you can improve? Or take the time to think about how that interview went. Was there anything that you felt you could have answered better? Was there anything you felt where maybe the interviewer lost interest? And write down those questions or those thoughts where you feel that you can improve. Write them down so you can focus on that and so you can work on that. And let's just say maybe if you didn't have an interview, you're simply just not getting your resume passed through, then reflect on those moments when you networked with people of the company. How were those interactions? Or try to reach out to somebody who does work at the company and ask them, hey, like I've been, applying for this role, I've been submitting my application, but I haven't heard anything back. What do you recommend that I do in order to improve to hopefully, make it to the next step? Now, the fourth step kind of bridges on to the fifth step, and this is where I recommend that you reach out to people, ask for help, and see if you can get another person's perspective on your recruiting and interview process. So if you are a college student, reach out to your career counselor. This is an amazing free resource that you have. Do your best to take advantage of it. Go make an appointment, make a 30-minute appointment, and go talk to them. Tell them about your experience. Tell them to look at your resume and ask them how you can improve. These are people who are experts. They know about different careers. They know what the interview process is like. They want to help you get a job. They're gonna be there to support you in any way that they can. So take advantage of career counselors. Go do research, figure out who it is, and go make an appointment. If you're not a college student, or if you do have the resources, try reaching out to a career coach, and they can help you with different things such as your resume, your interviewing skills. They can hopefully also help you figure out what's going wrong and what you can do right to help you get that interview or that job that you want. If you don't have any access to a career counselor or a career coach, then this is where you want to reach out to your friends. Reach out to your friends who are in the industry that you want to be in, who are interning at a company that you want to work at, or if you know any professionals who are in the company that you want to be at, reach out to them. You want to reach out to people in the industry who can give you solid advice as to what you can do to get in a position like them. Now, let's just say that you continue to get rejections, you don't hear back after you submit your application, or you fail to make it to the last round of interviews. Then this is where you probably want to consider being more flexible, or maybe expand your job search. Maybe you want to consider a different region, or maybe you want to consider a similar role. Maybe just changing up your job search can maybe hopefully qualify you for a job that you can get. Try looking to see what other roles are available that are similar to what you are looking for, and just try something different, because maybe what you've been doing just wasn't working out, but maybe there's another role that you'd be the perfect fit for. Now, the seventh thing that you can do is to try to build your resume and strengthen your skill set. Take on an additional role at work, or try something new at work. Or maybe join an organization where you can take on a leadership role, or try taking some classes so you can learn a new hard skill. You want to continue growing. You want to try to do whatever you can to build your resume, gain new skills, and also just make sure that these skills that you're gaining are going to get you closer to the job that you want. So it is important that you look at that job description, see what they're looking for, and see what new things that you can do or add on that'll help you get more qualified for that job that you are looking for. Now, the eighth piece of advice that I have for overcoming job rejections is to stay positive. You need to do your best to stay positive, regain your confidence, or stay confident in who you are and in your abilities. You are a special person. You are unique in your own way. There's nothing wrong with you just because you are getting rejected. You need to continue being you, becoming the best you. Focus on the things that you can fix. Try to become the strongest candidate that you can be. Try to work on and do new things that will help you grow. And just remember to keep searching. Don't be afraid to reapply. Just because they rejected you once doesn't mean they're going to reject you again. Try again, keep going, stay positive, stay determined, and you will eventually get that job that you want. Trust me. Everything will turn out okay. Everything happens for a reason, and if you don't get this job now, the job that will be perfect for you is waiting for you, and it will come to you. Alright, so that is all that I have for today. I hope that these 8 steps and pieces of advice can help you overcome job rejections. Just remember to stay positive, be you, don't give up, and go do whatever you have to do to get your dream job. Go for it. Don't stop. You will get it. I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a like. And if you want to watch more videos provided by me, make sure to comment and also turn on that bell button so you can receive notifications. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching.